Hi guys, welcome. So today I want to tell you a little story that I think is going to be really relevant to all of my single ladies out there. I was at a dinner last night and it was hard to be at this dinner. And because I was around a lot of people who didn't think the way that I do. And to be honest, they didn't really know what I do for a living. They don't know that I'm a love coach. So they probably would have maybe thought before they spoke a little bit more. So we are around some very influential, successful, smart women, very powerful women. And the theme seemed to be men and love and partnership. And part of the conversation really revolved around there are no good men out there. No one really has good love anymore. And does love even really exist? And the way that they were talking about this was so brutal, and it wasn't even just towards men. It was like, love doesn't exist. Everyone just needs to wake up and understand that being in a relationship is not going to happen anytime soon for anyone who wants it. And I was, shocked and stunned. I tried to get my word in edgewise with a couple of the ladies sitting to my right and my left. But other than that, I didn't have a voice in this huge group of women. And they all had something to say. And they all had a reason. And they all believed this in their hearts. So I asked the women, sitting next to me, what makes you believe this? And, they both really spoke their truth of what they've been dealing with and the fact that they've been dealing with a lot lately and in their lives. And the men that they encounter and have had relationships with suck. They really do. So what is a girl to do, right? When you've been in a relationship after relationship after relationship that just sucks, after a while, you just think that that's what love is. And you look at people who are in love and you just go, bullshit. I don't believe that that could really be. I don't really believe that this love could really be that good or that it could be lasting. The guy's going to cheat. You're going to get divorced in 5 years. This is a belief. This is a belief that a lot of women have. And these are the women who are single. The women who believe that love is readily available are the women who receive love. So I challenge you, if you've been thinking that thought, which I know a lot of you have, just from the messages and the phone calls that we've had recently. What is going to change that thought? What's going to change the belief system? Typically, it's a tribe. It's a tribe of good people who are elevated and positive and have what you want. So if all these women were around each other and they're all, thinking that they're so brilliant, they're going to listen to each other, right? And they're going to believe what they're saying. They're going to believe this narrative. And that's human. You can't fault them. But I guarantee you, if they were around my tribe, they wouldn't be saying this. They wouldn't be feeling it because they would see what's actually out there, what's readily available for them. So I encourage and invite you to start to change your tribe, to look at what else is out there, and to check in with yourself and your own belief systems and the belief systems of your friends and family and colleagues. There there are a lot of workplaces out there where everyone's just chattering in the lunchroom, that there are no good men. There are a lot of girls' nights where every girl is talking about this. And you will not get what you want: a healthy, loving, adoring relationship, a man who cherishes you, if you believe that there are no good men and that love is over. Why would a great man ever want to be with a woman who even has that belief? So I also want to talk about perceiving love. A lot of times women will perceive a relationship. And for example, they'll look at a really, really great couple and they'll decide based on one thing why it's not great. Have you ever done that before? It's really interesting how our minds want to go there. We want to believe something can be bad enough where we perceive it to be bad. If a guy is maybe not opening a door for his girl, or maybe he, jumps on his cell phone really quick, and that's a one-time thing to take a really important call. Maybe it's a call about the house that they both bought together and they're closing escrow. Instead, we'll see that and go, oh, what a jerk. He's always on a business call. Have you ever seen a guy like slap his girl's butt? And it's like, what an egotistical asshole. But in reality, why would we ever judge that relationship or that man? We judge because that's what we perceive. We perceive that slap not to be a happy slap or a loving slap. It's great when the guy you adore is just giving you a little love pat. That is amazing and it's sexy and he's like telling you how into you he is. But if you perceive it the wrong way, how dare you touch me like that? Well, there's no longer going to be any love in that relationship. So I encourage each of you to start looking at your perceptions and your beliefs. And if they're feeling like something might be kind of misaligned, often they are. Often there is something out of alignment and out of balance, and it absolutely has to be addressed before you get into a loving relationship. This is the work that my women do in my program, where you do the deep work on yourself. Then when you find the great men, you're ready and they're ready. So the question is, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Or are you going to stay in this belief system forever? And it's just up to you. It's simply up to every woman. The women who are successful in healthy, loving relationships where they are literally adored by their partner for the rest of their lives, those women have a belief system that love is readily available. So wanted to give you a little food for thought today. I hope that's helpful. And if you have any questions on this at all, we do offer clarity calls for our women to start to really investigate where you're at, where you want to go, and how to get there. So I'm sending you a lot of love, a lot of light, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.